every night of my life I get to see people pass out of death and into life, you know, through accepting Christ, and I give it all up for that, for sure, for one of those. And I couldn't say that for a long time in my life, you know. So I'm finally in a place where I'm almost 30, and I feel that way. You know, for a lot of times it's all about gaining ground in the music industry, or what's the craziest thing you can do from stage, or all that stuff. And now it's just there's been just a complete paradigm shift, and the crux of my life is just to introduce people to Christ, and that will never get old to me. It's called Echo Your Song. It's like a live worship experience. We kind of kept all the talking in it, and I'm excited about it. We shot it in Toronto, actually, Ajax, at a 905 event, and then we did all the post-production in the past few months, and I'm excited about it. Kind of just is like a little bump. It's been a year since Anthem Song came out, so it's just like kind of the next piece. So yeah, people go on mission trips, if you will, or they go on advocacy trips to see third world countries, you know, and it's almost like this dog and pony show. We show up and we're like, we're gonna fix it. We're from North America. Like, look at all our money. We're gonna fix it. You know what I mean? Like, and that's an approach that's needed. We need to fix the broken places in the world, like tangibly, and bring the gospel, obviously. But you go there and it fixes you. You realize that, like, to go to somewhere that's socially inept and morally inept and sick and dying and broken, and find them worshiping God and happy and living life is that'll fix you, man. That'll fix the spots in your world that you think are so in need of care and so in need of aid. When you really realize that there's people that live on this rock that we live on, that are dying and don't have water, and you know that a lot of their children don't live past the age of 5. You know, a tree has a better shot in Africa than a child. You know what I mean? So, like, yeah, I think that we got it wrong a lot with that. You know, it's weird because when you have a baby, so you're in the hospital and you're ramping up to this big moment. You know, it's like life change, like that. It's like in 7 minutes you're 2, and then you're 3, and then you realize they're gonna let you take it home. And it's weird because God's like, okay, I invented life through your love, and so now I'm going to give you a life that I created through the love of you and your wife. Now you have a person. Don't kill it. Like, figure it out, and figure out how to rear this thing, and teach it what it should be taught, and teach it to be a man after my heart. And dude, it's just bizarre. I mean, I've learned everything through it. I think to narrow it down to one singular act, it would be defiling of the parent experience. You know what I mean? Like, it's so weird, dude. It's weird. It's the scariest, hardest, best thing I've ever done. Yeah, I mean, you just want to work hard. You just want to work hard and leave your calling out and get back. You know, there's not much more of like, I want to see that city. You know, it's like, wow, let's just where's the internet connection? I need to talk to my wife. You know. But yeah, I mean, there's definitely a sense of like, let's get out of here. What really breaks my heart is the fact that we let intellect so often in our age group get ahead of the presence of God. You know, we think that we've read Tolstoy or Nietzsche, and we understand what life really means, and it makes us cynical. And in our age group, it's so popular now. People grow up in love with Jesus, and when they grow up in their intellect, they think gets ahead of the presence of God, gets ahead of the person of Jesus, which is crazy. Because God invented intellect, and God invented mental design, if you will. So that breaks my heart more than anything right now, to see people friends and family that are in their 30s, late 20s, and they finished college, and during college they thought that they'd garnered some wisdom. So now they don't want to know Jesus anymore because they're wise. You know, that breaks my heart.